Hey guys, Jacob Barnhill here today with the Barnhill Team at eXp Realty, and I want to share with you guys a couple things that we do to solve the low inventory problem. All right, let's dive right in. So the low inventory, we all know that everybody has a problem finding what they're wanting out there. The first thing, we always assume the facts are correct around a lot of these issues. We don't actually have a low inventory issue. What? What, Jacob? Yeah, we don't actually have a low inventory issue. The real issue, and I'm sure we all can realize this, is we have a hyper fast selling market issue, which creates not a lot available if we're not quick to the trigger. Actually, we have more homes that are selling right now than ever in our market, just to be clear. But the problem, I think, is the same. How do we solve getting to the house, right? And finding what we're looking for? We don't want to have all this competition. We don't want to overpay. We're just going to wait it out. But we also know that interest rates are starting to go up. We've known this. We've been talking about this for a while. We talked about it in other videos. I'm sure you've heard it from other sources as well. And we're kind of caught between this rock and a hard place. So one of the things that our team has been doing, we know this has been a problem. We're always trying to solve this problem and be resourceful for the people that we work with. We actually have 11 different ways that we've identified. That's right, 11. We've actually identified a few more that we're adding to our checklist that were kind of already a part of what we did, but we're adding them to that list. I think we're up to like 15 or 16 different ways that we're able to identify a house for someone. One of the things that we have done, if you're open to it, we have an off-market and discount property list. These are wholesale type properties if you're familiar with those and you're open to some work. That's one of the ways. Another way is, and I've actually procured a lot of deals this way with clients, is looking at the pending contracts. About 20% of those are going to fall out of contract, and most agents won't just throw it back up on the market. If we're the first one there, I will follow up with those. A deal is not closed until it's closed, and I will follow up with those transactions until they close if they fit that the criteria that a buyer is looking for. So once we get in a conversation and we're starting to work with someone, I'll get really detailed and I'll be like, okay, this is what we're looking for, and then I'll start following up the ones that fit that. And if anything does come available, we'll put that in front of you and say, hey, this one came back on the market. That just happened like 2 times, I think a few weeks ago in the same week. So we will follow up with those. We also have properties that never sold in the past, withdrawns, we have cancels, we have expireds from the past. I can look these up in the MLS and identify that they had never sold. And I can go back and I can try to look at these as well and figure out, and we have access to be able to call these sellers. We have a system where we can pull this information up and call them directly and say, hey, we have a buyer potentially for your property. I'm interested to see if you are still selling. We can also check for sale by owners. We've mailed into neighborhoods. We've also called into neighborhoods if we know what you're looking for, and we know that agents that predominantly list in that area will call those agents that predominantly have inventory or have recently sold something, because sometimes they're in conversations with sellers. We'll also look in our pipeline. We have people that we're talking to as well. Our system, we're well over, I think, 7,000 in our active pipeline, a little over 14 if we looked at everybody that's actually in our contact management system. We have about 25,000 in another system where we kind of look at expireds and withdrawns and things like that. So if we really want to go sifting through that kind of stuff, we can do that. And I can keep going with stuff just like this where we're thinking outside the box, and it's not uncommon at all that we're finding a house. It's very common, actually. I said that backwards. It's very common that we're finding a house. It's very uncommon that we're not able to. With all these different methods, and once we get that conversation going with you guys, we really know what's going on. We have you fully prepared and ready to go. I know a lot of people have one to sell and they don't want to be obviously homeless and they don't want to have double payments. We have processes for that too. We've talked about that in other videos. With all these tools, I think it really sets us apart with what we're able to do. I wanted to share that with you guys. So if you're hiring an agent, I would definitely look at what's the tools they have in their toolbox to get ahead. The other one, obviously, that really makes all of this stuff work is your agent actually going to actively call and tell the other agent and try to sell you? I cannot tell you how many times we get offers on our listings and we never got a call, we never got anything until we start asking questions. This is by far the greatest amount of offers. We could get 20 offers and probably anywhere from 15 to 18 of those offers we never got a call from the agent. It's crazy, guys, I know. Every time I'm making an offer, I am actively building a relationship. I'm trying to understand what can we do to help the seller and trying to find ways that we can kind of beef us up and either try to solve the seller problem or tell the seller's problem if they have anything that we can help with timeline or things like that before we just write an offer and throw it their way. And then what are some things that my buyer has that can really be advantageous that the seller should know as well, beyond writing a letter to anyone or things like that. Not a bad strategy if you want to do that, but these are things that we want to think about, guys. So there's a lot of things that we're able to do to actually make a connect and get a win when we're writing offers that are much more advanced and far beyond what I see most agents able to do. So I'll get off my soapbox today, but if you guys want an individual plan, you want to see what this would look like for you, you guys know how to reach out to us, and I invite you to come check out what we got. We're getting ready to go do some rebranding and a bunch of other really cool things for our people. I invite you guys to come check us out, get an individual plan. Just reach out if you got questions, and I look forward to connecting with you guys. And I'm looking forward to summer, having some nice warm weather coming our way. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.
Hey guys, it's Jacob Barnhill. I just wanted to hop in real quick and ask you guys to do me a huge favor. If you guys like these videos and more people can see this stuff, you can hit the like button and share it. That would be great. Also, subscribe to the channel so you get more notifications so you can check this stuff out in the future if you liked what you see here. Also, there's going to be a bunch of links below if you want to go check out our workshops, our events. We're doing stuff for investors, agents alike. We're doing tons of stuff. If you guys are interested in a career, working with us in another way, I have all the links to our websites below. Click those. Love the help. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.